1, 2.
Tell these rappers I'm outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives and cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off from boom back to melody rap. If they gon' put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic simplicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it. Welcome to Reset. Fuck everybody on the front. When we say on the finals, bring that same energy, nigga.
Yo, what up, everybody? You know, Fraz ain't here, as you can see, but I'm gonna do my best impression of Fraz. Yo, 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 yo. Thank you for tuning in to your favorite podcast, Knicks and Ish on YouTube. I am Mrs. Knicks, aka Anna. I have our co-hosts in the building, Kev Rodriguez.
Wow.
And we have my baby girl, Layla, aka Her League NYC. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, subscribe, click the notification bell. Those of you on YouTube, super chats are there. Those super chats take precedence over regular comments. However, we will, of course, interact with everybody. But definitely hit like for your favorite panel. Sharing is always caring. The Knicks take game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, 111 to 94.
Yeah, kid.
So, as always, we're gonna go around. Just
Ladies first.
Quick thoughts.
Ladies first.
And then we'll get into the nitty gritty. So, Layla, what's up?
Man, you already know what I'm gonna say. They wanted us to go to Cancun tonight, and it was just not happening. I already knew we wasn't gonna go out like this. We just couldn't, because we're better than this. We all know we better than this. We showed it throughout the playoffs that we could come through. So I already knew we wasn't gonna go out, but we need to start playing like this. I need to see this in game 6 and 7. The consistency is just perfect. The rotation's perfect. Communication, defense, everything. I just need to see it more.
Facts. What up, Kev?
Nah, listen, man. This is what happens when you play defense from start to finish. I mean, no, not letting up. I actually saw a lot of urgencies, which we've been missing the first 3 games. The first 4 games, my bad. The first 4 games. It's just you know, it's crazy how you got to be down in a hole for you to start playing this way. You know what I mean? But listen, I whatever works. I like how they keep feeding Cat. We keep saying it. It's important that the ball goes through him, because when the ball goes through him, there's nobody on that team that can stop El Gato. Nobody. Okay? Nobody can stop El Gato. That's it. Okay? Not Miles Turner. None of those guys have an answer for him. As long and this is the thing, right? This is the thing, and I'm glad Davon is here, because yesterday you was calling him soft, and again on a bum knee. Look at a double-double. You know what I mean? A double-double. So listen, keep I just want them to keep doing that. Keep going through Cat. As long as they keep going through Cat, Indiana's gonna struggle, man. They're gonna struggle. They got no answer for him.
Thanks. I'm gonna show love to the chat real quick because we did. I forgot to do that earlier.
Nah,
So
you good.
what up, King Q?
Salute.
Nixon 7. Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
What up, Maddie Smooth?
Matty Ice. It's goody. Darlene.
Per always, sis.
Darlene, what's good?
Go get it. Don't start no shit today, bro.
Oh, we got something for you. Go get it. We got something for you. Go get it. We got something for you. Go get it.
Stephen Kennedy, what's up?
Yeah, the bold move today for sure. Can they do the impossible? We will see a Josh Hart, OG
Javon, what up?
performance, and then they extend the series back to the Mecca final next time on DBZ.
So I'm gonna start with the stat I've been starting off with most shows. Although we didn't get to where I like to be, it is better than what it's been. So the Knicks had 22 assists.
What up, cuz?
A lot better than 13 or 17. So I take it. Just, you can tell. I'm going to say this. I woke up this morning and I told Layla, I said, I didn't feel nervous. Like most of these games this series, I felt nervous, like sick to my stomach, nervous. And today I didn't because I knew there was no way in freaking hell this team was going to go out like suckers. It just wasn't going to happen. So I like how they came out early. Even when Indiana made their little runs, the Knicks never looked nervous. They looked under control the entire game. They let them run, make their little run, and then we made our run. I think not flustering helped us. And like you said, playing defense was a key thing. Also, controlling the pace. We controlled the pace all game. It was not one point in the game that they sped up for us. And that's huge because teams like them, they just want to run and outscore you. They just want to run and gun and run you out the gym. And the Knicks controlled that tonight. And that's what we have to do if we want to win game 6 and 7. We have to remain in control of that pace because playing a fast pace is not smart for the Knicks. They play, 10, 11 men. I didn't even count how many of they guys played today.
I'll tell you right now.
And, our main minutes go to our main guys. So playing that run and gun is not going to be smart for these next 2 games. We have to control the pace. And
they played 13 guys.
Huh?
They played 13 guys.
They played 13 guys. Jesus Christ. So that was something that I loved today. I loved how JB came out, and you can tell from his first shot, he like, yeah, we ain't going home tonight. Like, we ain't losing this shit. And he was just super, super aggressive today. And I loved it. Same for Cat. The only thing with Cat is that Cat has to stop with those stupid ass fouls.
Yeah.
He has to because you're no help on the bench. Like, we need you on the court, my guy. Same thing for Josh. Josh did some dumb shit today. Although he did some good stuff. On any other game, that dumb shit that he did today would have cost us.
Nah, them turnovers Josh had, they was like, come on, bro. You could do better than that.
Facts. What up, Michael?
Another 3 turnovers. What up?
And then there were dumb turnovers at that. And that's the shit that kills me. They're dumb. Like, you're driving to the basket, bro. Drive to the fucking basket. Commit to the shit. Stop trying to, back out and pass the ball. Like, what are we doing? Like, take it to the fucking hole. Like, what are we doing?
Yo, and that's what we've been asking for all series long from Josh, that playing aggressive. The rebounding, I don't have an issue with. He's a rebounding fucking machine. The guy's like Magneto, I think. To me, I call him Magneto because the Bulls somehow, some
What
way,
up, Jimmy J?
every single time. Shout out to infamous Knickerbocker was goody El Mentado Charro. Did I say that right?
What up, Knickerbocker ass?
Okay.
Layla, where's your smile?
You know, you know, it's just important that we get a Josh Hart like that. You know what I mean? Especially McCall. Like, I keep saying it over and over. McCall. He had what, 5 points? No, he didn't have 5 points today.
No, Macau had 12.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, he had 12. Why I say 5 points?
He had 5 assists, 12 points, 5 assists.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong stat. My bad. Yeah. But like I see him again, bro. Like, you take it to the cup, you're right there, bro. Take the layup.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, when are we gonna get you to take layups, bro? But other than that, man, just I like how this team played up and down. We won every quarter except the fourth. We tied the fourth, so that was good. Like my brother Pete say all the time, yo, as long as we win every quarter, we should be in good shape.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's up, Michael Caputo? What's goody? I hope I pronounce your name right.
Like I said, go get it. He did good things. Yes, he played well. His rebounding was well. He's Josh Hart. I just feel like there's points where, let's say this, we know he's the best transition player we have, right? He's gonna grab the rebound and gun it. And we haven't seen that this series. We haven't seen that. He gets there and it's like he's scared and backs up. And I get it. Their defense plays a big part of it. But, bro, just do it. Like, fuck it. Mitch is right behind you. Like, go for it.
Yo, and it's crazy. It's crazy. We won that.
You said it right, Kev.
Huh?
Michael said you said it right.
Oh, okay. Jalen Brunson only played 6 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. Is that enough for you? Go get it.
Yeah. And look, even with that, when he came out the game, we went on an 8-0 run. Remember, we was on an 8-0 run. 8-0
Our
run.
guys are giving good minutes.
Yeah, nah, they are. So they started adding to it, but I want him just as much as you are you love Brunson fits. I want you to give the bench fits for giving up the lead and that we had to go back up again.
Yep.
We lost the lead when Jalen Brunson went to the bench. So
well, we didn't lose the lead, but it went down.
I mean, like, yeah, right. But I want you to have that same energy towards those guys when they blow, when the league gets cut down and they start making mistakes, because you like to call Jalen Brunson out, but I don't see that same energy when other guys do it.
Facts. Jalen played 6 minutes, which was definitely good in the fourth quarter, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I feel like there was players on the bench that gave us hella good minutes. Like, I mean, DeLon Wright defensively gave us good minutes, right? Bro, you got to make the layup. There's 2 games in a row. You missed the easy game, bro. You got to make it.
He's killing me.
Yo, but that layup.
But I like it. Like, I like the fact that we have hardly seen him play this season, and he comes in with such good minutes.
Nah, his shot was off too. He was off.
Yeah, his shot was, because those threes would have went in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Say you were right about what? Go get it.
No.
Say you were right about what?
I'm not gonna say you're right, bro. I'm never gonna say that. I'm not gonna bench. I'm still not gonna bench Jalen Brunson with DeLon White, bro. I'm not.
Shannon also gave us great fucking minutes today.
He did.
Man,
Shammy played
But
good
look,
minutes
he was
offensively
hustling.
and defensively.
yo, but listen, Delon White went 0 for, bro. He went 0 for. So you want us to bench what? He gave us solid defense, but if you're not gonna bench your best player down the stretch, bro, it's just not gonna happen. Please don't change the lineup in game 6. Keep the same lineup. Do your guys. Yeah.
For sure.
Listen. We've been asking for Mitch and Cat all season long.
Yep.
Play those guys together because look, you know what I mean. Look at what Mitch has been a monster, bro. Shout
Mitch.
out to all those. Listen, shout out to each and every one of those people that wanted to trade Mitch. That said Mitch was not gonna be the reason why we win. Remember, it was all this kind of stuff about Mitch this and Mitch that, and he's completely causing all kind of problems. He's causing all kind of problems in the paint, the perimeter, guarding 1 through 5, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds,
Blocking shots.
Halliburton fakes, drops, swatted away by Robinson.
Oh man, like
Yeah, get out of here.
One more time.
Mitch is a problem.
Yeah.
What do you think about this lineup, Layla?
I love it. I think I don't know why we did it that change up so late, why we had to get ourselves in this hole to get this lineup, but I love it. I think even the guys on the bench, they may not put up as much points as the starting lineup, but they do good for us offensively and defensively, especially today. Like Shammy, he did his thing. He, especially on defense, and then he's putting up points too. That's just a plus. I keep it.
Yeah, he made.
I better see the same lineup.
I appreciate you, Michael. Appreciate you, bro. But Shamit, you know how TJ McConnell always gives us problems.
Yep.
Yo, I feel like Shamit's been playing him pretty decent, and when I think he got hyped up a bit when he caused them to turn the ball over. The ball hit his knee out of bounds. One of them defensive plays down the stretch that when he went down the court, the crowd started screaming his name.
Yeah, they started screaming his name.
But
even when he gets switched onto like Siakam or Turner, like he's not backing down from them. Like even though he's smaller, he's not backing down, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And I think Indiana didn't scout him. Like they didn't do their research on him. They probably didn't think he was gonna play.
Who?
Shamit.
Oh yeah. Nah, listen.
So they're not ready for him.
But
they haven't been ready for him.
But Shamit, don't forget, man. Shamit is a veteran. Everybody, he's been in the league for some time now. He's played for a couple. He played for Phoenix, Brooklyn. He's us, obviously. He's been around. So, people have a little bit of an idea. Yo, let me tell you something. He starts hitting shots like that. If they start leaving Shamit wide open and he starts knocking them shots down, they are in big trouble. Frankie Fingers, what's goody, bro? What's goody? Yeah, it was great to see Precious get some playing time. He got that and one bucket in the paint.
Yeah, it was super good.
He played. Who was it that was saying? He played some solid defense on. What you call it? Excuse me. Pascal Siakam. There you go. There you go. Yeah, my man. Yeah.
No, he did, and he's another one where I don't think they expected him to play. You know what I mean? Like, their coach kept saying his name, like in their press conferences, like, yeah, he plays good defense, like almost like he is like begging the Knicks to put him in, but I don't think they really thought that he would come in.
it failed on them because remember they started doing that Hackamich bullshit.
Yeah, facts.
They started doing that Hackamich bullshit, and Tibbs was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna." And they did that so we
They
could
did it
put
once,
Cat.
and then Tibbs was like, "All right, you out of
Yeah,
here."
but check it. I think Carlisle, his mindset was like, I'm gonna do the Hacker Mitch, and I'm gonna force Tibbs to bring Cat back in the
Yup,
game.
yup.
Remember, Cat was on the bench. He had
Because he
4
had 4 fouls. Yup.
right. So after that, after that, it's like no. Tibbs was like, bruh,
Right,
Precious, let's go. Come here.
right.
Yeah, and he fucked his head up, and look, and it worked out in our favor. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So good job for Tibbs for making that adjustment real quick, and it kind of worked out for us.
yep.
Yeah. Shout out my boy McBride. We shall not take no McBride slander up in this. That's all I'm gonna say because I love McBride. He steps up. He is clutch too. Like I know Jalen, he definitely got captain clutch, but when Jalen is out the game, McBride steps up and he makes those points, and I love him. I'm just McBride slander.
Yeah, I don't think nobody in the chat be slandering Deuce. Everybody likes Deuce.
Nah, Deuce got
Deuce
love.
is our kid.
Deuce is our kid. He been a Knick for a while. We drafted him in the second round. If I'm not mistaken, he could have been.
Go get it, rocks with Deuce.
Yo, listen. If I'm not mistaken, Deuce could have been a Thunder. If I'm not mistaken, if we could go back into time and check the I think we had back to back picks that year. We picked the kid that what's his name? Oh man, the kid that we sent overseas, Rojan
So the Knicks traded on draft night for him.
OKC,
So
right?
OKC drafted him for the Knicks.
Right. Boom. There you go. Yeah, that's how it went. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what happens when you don't give up on your young players. You know what I mean? Especially Deuce always been a dog. We always knew this. From day one. I peeped it. And the fact that he played to me, you play football, you gotta have some kind of like physicality to you, yo.
AKA Charlie Ward. Yes.
Right, you gotta have some kind of toughness in you because football's a hard sport. Like it's a real,
especially for a small guy
like him. I think I don't know what position he played. I gotta check, but I'm not sure if it was if he was quarterback or wide receiver or something. Could be quarterback. I'm not sure. But either way, man, like shout out to him.
He was a quarterback.
He was a quarterback, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So listen, man. We definitely alive, Matty Ice. We definitely alive. We live to fight another day. And I'm glad we kind of blew them out at home. Like I know we've been struggling playing at home. I think we like what 4-5 or something. What's our record at home in the playoffs?
I don't know, but we have a losing record at home.
It's a losing record.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a winning one. Yo, and it's crazy to me how we can't win at home, which I'm surprised. I'm glad we won today. But it's crazy to me how it's like, yo, it's home, bro.
I feel like the energy just don't be there. And I think it's because the prices of the tickets are outrageous. So you're taking away the real fans that really want to be there, that would act absurd. Because I'm sure you remember, Kev, but if you go back and watch like 90s playoffs, like you couldn't hear a damn thing the announcers were saying
No,
And
listen.
it just isn't that loud.
Nah, I went to the which one?
I feel like Detroit was louder than the Garden.
Nah, Detroit was loud as fuck. Detroit
Right.
was loud as fuck. Yeah, Detroit, and even Indiana to a certain extent is pretty loud. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, when I went to that, which game was that? When Allen Houston hit the game winning shot in Miami. That was what? What year was that? 99?
I'm not good with years.
When Allen Houston hit that shot in Miami. What year was that?
99.
Well, I went to the game. I went to the game before that one, right? And I swear to you, it was my first playoff game ever in MSG, ever. I couldn't hear myself talk, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have found myself having to yell at the person that took me to the game with them.
Yeah.
Because I was a kid at the time, so I had to like literally in his ears, like yelling because that's how loud it was in there.
It was. I mean, me and Layla have gone to plenty of
I
playoff
was about to
games
say,
in New York.
even when I was young and we used to go, we used to be yelling at each other, sitting right next to each other.
Like we would come out the Garden without a voice. Like
Yeah.
So my point of saying that is just that energy that real Knicks fans give this team that they've been giving them all season. That's not the same energy we're seeing in the playoffs because the tickets are outrageous and the average fan can't afford to go. Because, I mean, I could afford to go to a $700 game, but I'm not gonna. Like, that's just outrageous to me. Like, I'm not paying half my rent money to go watch a damn basketball game when I could buy a flight, buy tickets to the other arena, pay for a hotel, and still come out cheaper.
And yo, and I was looking up tickets, the ones, or even like the seats all the way on the top are like G money.
Yeah.
G money. Well, yeah. We did a better job today in the paint. We was killing them in the paint. I think we had like 60 points in the paint today.
Let me see.
60 points in the paint today.
That's
34.
crazy.
We kept them out the paint today, which was good.
Yep.
We kind of matched their fast break points.
But another big thing that we did was we contained guys, right? Like most of their guys scored, but they didn't go off, right? Like Mathurin had 23, cool. Siakam had 15. That's containing him. 15 is containing him.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
And Halliburton only got 8.
8 points, 6 assists. That's containing him.
And Hart, he only had, 6 points?
Listen,
6 points. Naismith had 3 points. That Miles Turner, 5 points. That's containing them.
Yeah.
I think at halftime, Halliburton only had 4 points.
Right.
Yeah.
And he only pulled up 8. Like, you live with that shit. You live with Obi giving you 11 if you can contain everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, you live with giving TJ McConnell 7 points. You live with that shit.
But the one that you have to me, the one that we really have to stop is Siakam. I think Pascal Siakam is the guy that's really giving us fits. If we could contain Siakam, we got this. Hands down.
And see, I feel it's Halliburton. If you contain him and don't let him run loose, not scoring, but you contain his passing, that's it.
Yeah.
To me, that's the key. You have to contain him because if you don't contain him running, then we don't control the pace. If you let him just go out and just do whatever freely, we in trouble. But no, Siakam is huge. He's just a big mismatch. And it seemed like OG hasn't even really been able to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. As long as we contain the majority of them and don't let them just go haywire on us, we win. We win game 6.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But we gotta play like that like you saw how like Mikal Bridges was not letting him breathe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he was
Like picking him up like more like towards the half court instead of the 3-point line.
why wasn't this happening from game 1 to 4? Why wasn't this happening?
I don't know why not, but I can only think maybe because of his speed.
Yeah, but
You know how like some teams don't like to defend full court on players that are faster.
he said we need those refs again. No, man. We need to just what we need to do is like I've been saying, blow them out the box. Like you
Yes.
gotta blow them out
Exactly.
to the point
Bro,
where
game 6, we need to steal their heart. We need to come
yes,
out
like we did
double as
today.
aggressive as we were today
Yeah,
and rip their hearts out early.
early. I mean, we have to. I think that we have to completely annihilate them. If we completely annihilate them, like we did in the first 3 quarters, because if you look at the first 3 quarters, right? 27-23 first quarter, 29-22 second quarter, and then 34-28 in the third quarter. And then obviously 21-21 in the fourth. But win every quarter
Yep.
and go on runs. Like,
Yep.
wash these dudes up. But they gotta still play defense though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Defense, man. Like,
So go get it. The reason I'm laughing is because there was a point where Jalen held Matherin's jersey so
yeah,
very
so
clearly at half court. And
yeah.
I'm like, oh, they gonna let this slide? Okay, we got this.
No, but listen, I'm glad. I don't care.
Facts.
I
Oh,
don't. Yeah.
absolutely. As much bullshit as they've been calling against us, yeah, put a blind eye to that shit.
Exactly.
Yo, listen, man. I see my man Karl Anthony Towns get abused
Every
every
game.
single time he go to the cup. He caught an elbow to the face today. Straight
Mhm.
elbow to the chin. No calls. Every time he go to the basket, he is getting completely abused. I guarantee you, he got scratches all over his arms, all over. Because a lot of those, he should be having a lot of and ones, a lot of it,
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of
But
those,
but
a
I
lot of
like
those.
that he knows that those calls aren't gonna come and he's just going for the shot.
Yeah, but you know what? Forget arguing forget going like this with your hands up.
I
Just
agree.
just run down on trans, so that way our transition defense is on point, bro. You
I
too
agree. I
burning
absolutely agree.
fucking ref. Keep going, cat. You're playing awesome, bro.
Facts.
You're
What
fucking.
up, T-Time?
What up,
What's
T?
happening? Michael Brown, I
What's up?
appreciate you. What's good, everybody, everyone.
It was good.
It was a pretty decent day today, you know. Pardon me if I'm snacking while I'm on live. Yeah, I mean, I was fasting for the last 48 hours, and I'm breaking it right now. So, yeah, hallelujah, holla back. But yeah, it was a good game. I knew it was gonna be a different night the way JB came out. You know what I mean? I said, I looked at one of my coworkers, he's a hater. I said, look like it's gonna be one of them nights, Playboy. But it for sure was. I know y'all spoke about all this stuff, so I'm just giving my little 2 cents. But defensive intensity tonight was top notch. The way that we was running Halliburton off the line was great. Mikal looked like he was offended by what happened to him last game. and he took it personal. You could see that in his defensive activity. Uh, Halliburton only taking 6 shots. It's twofold. One, I think, is Hart pump Kool-Aid, and I think that's part of it. And two is the pressure that Macau and OG put on him. And I love the fact that we gave him different looks by putting OG on him at sometimes too. Uh, guys are, a lot of guys in this NBA are too good to just give them the same look the whole series. You feel me? Like, for instance, look at what happened to Smith tonight. You gave Jalen Brunson the same look over 4 games. He's going to eventually start cooking that man. And I felt like that also could transpire with Halliburton being guarded by Bridges. Who says Coach Tommy T don't make no adjustments? Yeah, I mean, the bench, I appreciate what the bench was doing this game. Just that defensive activity, and for what the word that Coach Tommy T used, affect the basketball. You know what I mean? We did a lot of that. Shout out to my boy Landry Shamit. You know what I mean? Staying ready, not making no excuses. You didn't get no playing time in the last 2 series. And your numbers called, and you out there giving great effort. DeLon Wright, double goals for you. Double goals for you. Because once we got healthy, you got relegated back to the bench, and then you came out here and you playing top-notch defense. I need you to make a layup, though, for sure. I need you to make a layup, though. Yeah, Smokey the Bear. He's out there smoking layups left and right. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to stop talking so I can take another bite of these chips because I'm hungry.
Yo, and listen, I'm going to tell you, just to add on to that, don't let his 3-point shot start dropping. If that happens, that's an easy 11 points for him in this game. If he knocks down them 3 threes that he missed and that finger roll that he missed, that's 11 points right there.
Yeah. And yeah, I heard y'all talking about this also when I was driving to the crib. Pressure at Chula minutes was big too. Staying ready. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that about this team. And that also goes to show how much they believe in the coach. You know what I mean? Because guys can come out there and hot dog it. I ain't playing all this long. I'm just waiting to get to the off season so I could go somewhere else. The guys are staying engaged. They understand what's in front of them. And, I don't know if I said it on the last live, but I've been saying it over the last 2 days. It's improbable, but not impossible. You know what I mean? If we approach the next game with the same kind of intensity on the defensive end that we did today, speaking of defensive end, I love finally for one game in the whole series, Jalen Brunson started hedging the screens the right way. Oh man, he was hedging the screens the right way. Like, before he would just be running, he'll try to hedge, and before he make any contact or stop the ball, he's already trying to run back to his man. Today, he made a concerted effort to make sure that he stopped the basketball, and that was good. And that helped a lot on Tyrese Halliburton. That's when Tyrese Halliburton really been feasting and getting open 3-point shots. When JB doesn't hedge the screen the right way and end up leaving Tyrese Halliburton wide open for a 3-point shot. And I think that's really the key to beating this team the rest of the way, making Tyrese more of a passer than he is a scorer. Because I feel like they get energy from watching him score. You know what I mean? Everybody get confidence from watching him score. And if you take away his he looked nervous all night to me. That's just me. You know what I mean? I could be wrong. He looked like a deer in headlights tonight. And I think that trickled off to a lot of the team. They had some very makeable shots. We played great defense, but they had some very makeable shots, and they were just missing. and us taking advantage of those misses and turning them into points. Josh Hart got stopped turning over the ball. He's killing me.
Yeah.
You know that's my boy. But come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. But all in all, great stuff tonight. I got no complaints. So let's do it 2 more times.
Big facts. I had to put this in the chat because Devon be calling Cat soft, and that don't sound soft to me. I looked at the game and said it's game 5, do or die. That don't sound like a soft guy to me, Devon.
Listen, man. Cat pretty much proved us wrong when we all thought he was soft and all this other nonsense. In this playoffs, man, I mean, he's shown what he's capable of, playing through all kind of injuries, not just a knee injury. He's not playing
broken fingers.
About broken fingers that he's, which is why you don't see him attempt too many threes. But his aggressiveness going to the cup is crazy, man. Like, he made that one move that he missed the layup, but the move that he did was crazy because he took it hard to the paint, pause, and then kind of made like a spin move and turned it into a layup. But I don't know if y'all saw that play.
Yo, I normally don't agree with the TNT crew often. One, I as most of them, as basketball Hall of Famers, I love them, right? But as analysts, can't stand not a one of them. But tonight, Chuck actually said something that I agree with. He said every time Cat shoots a 3-pointer, he lets them off the hook. Because can't nobody guard him on the Pacers.
That's true.
That's a fact. Because every time Cat make up his mind he want to go get a bucket and get into the paint, we can't do nothing with him. Miles Turner can't do nothing with him. Pascal Siakam can't do nothing with him. I don't know who else they tried to put on him, but it's a bucket. Every time he tries to go get one. And that's like the first time ever I've ever agreed with Chuck. You feel me? So you know it's true. You know it's true. I'm agreeing with Chuck. It's true. But
I mean, his 3 been falling this series more than the previous 2.
Yeah.
But he did take, I think 1 or 2 today that I was like, why? Like, we didn't need it. Like, but I agree. I agree with that. Like, no, they don't have the personnel, not starting lineup nor bench, that can stop Cat, not from driving to the basket, not if he's already in the paint. Nothing they can do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Cat's biggest issue is Cat. Cat's biggest downfall is Cat. Because if he could just stay on the court and not make dumbass fouls, he would absolutely dominate every game.
Yo.
For sure.
Like the slapping of the hands, the obvious fouls, like the hooking of the arms, like the moving picks. Like, come on, man. We need you on the court.
The shoving in the back.
I was just going to say that.
Back.
He literally make the dumbest fouls in America.
Yeah.
Now listen, got mad love for Bodega. For sure, but you know how many times I'm sitting there like, come on, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like how does doing what you just did help us in any way? Like that's the part I be done like, yo, like push him in the back. Like how does that help us in any way?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like this is what we need all game. Like look at this. 2 people can't stop him.
Gotta bring that same intensity into Game 6 for sure.
Yes.
Even more.
Even more. I don't care if we up by 50. You better be playing like we down 50.
For sure.
Thanks.
For sure.
We need belt to ass for real. Belt to ass for real.
I agree.
Go Get It is hilarious today, bro.
Freaking refs.
I'm not gonna hold you. When I saw the refs, you know how they announced it before the game. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a long fucking game, cause we have losing records against each one of those three refs.
But funny as it is, Game 4 we had winning records with all three of the refs.
Right.
That's
you know what I mean? All we need him to do is not call the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's all we need him to do.
Or just be consistent, right? Like, if you're gonna call like everything, then call everything on both ends. Don't be blatantly one-sided.
Yeah.
Because the way they call fouls with Matherin, you think he was Jalen Brunson.
I was trying to see his face.
They was calling everything for him.
And that's the only reason he got them 23 points, because he was at the line. He ain't that nice now.
He go up in the air and throw his body.
Yeah, like he's Superman. Like Superman.
They call a foul. He start falling to the ground. Nobody touching him. You know what I mean? And they call him foul. It don't make no sense to me, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? As long as we get the dub and they don't cheat us out on what we rightfully earned. You know what I mean? But yeah, Game 6 Saturday. We locked in. I don't got much more. I'm tired as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't got much more. Let's just want to talk about. We could go around what we expect to see, what we need to do to win.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I guess I'll kick it off. Continue to make Tyrese Halliburton a distributor. We know he's a great passer. I just don't got faith in the rest of their team that they could beat us. Like, he has shown that he has the ability to go off and put up big numbers. Siakam could do that as well. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, continue to make him a passer. Continue to play the bench and let them be aggressive defensively. Give Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges and OG a rest. I think that's why we able to see, Mikal give that same intensity that he started the game with defensively throughout the rest of the game, because he got large stints of rest because of what the bench was doing defensively. Be prepared for some kind of adjustments from Rick Carlisle and the Pacers, because they are not going to try to take this pause laying down, right? And just, I ain't got to worry about this team giving up or quitting. You know what I mean? But and stop turning over the damn ball. That's it. And then we will win Game 6 that way. And then Game 7, the Pacers are cooked. Well, yeah, they got to come back to the guard of Game 7. Them niggas is cooked.
I found the clip of Shamit playing defense, and I'm going to put it up because I think it was a good play.
Yeah.
No, I know
shots in this series. That's what he's really done.
He was super intense, and I love it.
The aggression defensively on this Knicks team.
Yeah,
good defense.
Yeah, even JB had a play or two. I was like, oh, okay.
He swiped the ball out of, I think it was Matherin's hands. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. He contested somebody's shot. They was driving to the hoop. And I was
but even when he's showing his body, when they're trying to pick, he's doing it the right way. He's not doing like half-ass.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like when they call that hedging. They call that hedging the screen, right? Because he's not really switching.
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to stop the ball handler just so he could get back to his man, or the primary defender on the ball handler could get back to their man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first time I've seen him all postseason do that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and more of that, JB, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I land the plane.
What you think, Layla? What we need to do to win?
I agree with T-Time. I think we need to. Well, I think we actually need to start Siakam. I think he is. Halliburton, yeah, he been putting up points, but I think Siakam has been a problem for us. And I think we need to, if we shut him down, Halliburton down, Neesmith, all of them that been putting up points on us, I think we got this. We need to play with that same urgency that we play with today. And I think play the bench, trust the bench, because they don't put up big numbers for us, but they do what they need to do. They play defense, and then they're putting points up for us on top of that. Like, I just think, and we need to run the ball through Cat too. I mean, and Mitchell, to be honest, because he's been doing it, but. Just trust. I think we just need to trust them, and they need to play like how they did today. And I think if we stop all those big scores that's been scoring on us, we got this. Knicks in 6. That's all I gotta say. Because
7.
who
Knicks in 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, listen. Key to stopping Siakam is knowing he gonna spin. That's it.
I think that the one thing I think the Knicks need to do, because I think the Pacers do a good job in capitalizing on it, is the turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we turn over the ball, they really have. I think we have 15 turnovers, and they had 20 points off those 15 turnovers. So that's the second straight game where they kill us. Well, I would say most of the series they've been doing that. So if we could try to like limit the turnover category, um you know, let's push the pace on them a little bit more. Keep pushing the pace on them. I want to see Josh, you know, taking it. I want to see him take it coast to coast more than one time today. I want to see him do it frequently, because I feel like when he grabs the rebound and just takes off, they don't they look like they not settled. You know what I mean? Like they not settled. They look crazy. They look lost. And I feel like Josh puts a lot of you know, fear in them. So if he could continue to play with that kind of hustle, like the way he did today, I want to see more of that. And just keep feeding Cat, man. I just want them to keep feeding Cat too, because there's no answer for them. There's no answer. They have no answer for him. Put these guys in foul trouble like we've been doing. Put pressure on them. Fuck the 3-pointers unless people are open. You know, a guy like Shaman. You know, you see a guy like Shaman on the side, hit him. He's gonna start knocking them shits down. I have a feeling him and Delon White are gonna in the next game. What's good, Wilton? Appreciate you for
Happy
pulling up.
birthday, Wilton.
Happy
Well,
birthday.
happy birthday, gang. Sure.
Happy
Gemini
birthday.
gang. Gang,
Word.
gang.
Um, I have a feeling that those two guys right there, their shots are gonna start dropping, and if that happens, along with Deuce, there's gonna be some problems. And listen, man, defense, just continue to play solid defense from the start of the game to the end of the game. I want to see McCall, like I want to see him like a magnet on Halliburton, like a magnet, bro. Like don't leave his
Sure.
side. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's the way I want to see our guys play. I want you to be right next to him when the ball's being taken out. You know, pause. Or so If we play like that, we win the game, no problem. Bring that shit back home to MSG.
Yeah. I will say I'm tired of them hesitating too. They need to stop hesitating when they wide open. I'm tired of that. They hesitate too much sometimes when they wide open and then they miss the shot. Like if you know you got it, shoot it. Like you're wide open.
I agree because I feel like the Pacers ain't a block threat like that. Like they ain't about that life in the paint.
Yeah.
So I agree. If we get into that paint and you attack them, bro, attack. Just fucking attack. If you don't make it, we got Mitch and Josh behind you. Like, go for it. I'll live with those misses. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna live with you passing and then it getting intercepted. Like that's BS.
Yeah. They did that shit a lot today at the rim, bro. Like,
yes.
That's what
like
I'm saying, man.
Clear layup and
That's
you
what
kick
I'm
it out
saying.
and they steal it.
Right.
That's what I'm
And then
saying.
today it was like we didn't even need it. Like we didn't need a three. Like just put the ball in the basket.
Yes, yes, exactly. But all the guys that we have are really good at making layups, so I don't understand what's such like, and it's
Right.
been like that the whole
Bro, I'm gonna tweet Macau when we get off. Layup line.
bro. And you know what, man? Mikal should not be even laying. I want to see him banging on people. I want some posters.
Yeah.
I want to see him banging on somebody like he did on Kay Cunningham in Detroit. Okay, that's what I want to see. You know, that's the kind of aggression. You know, when you play with that kind of aggression, man, the rhythm changes. All of a sudden, the momentum shifts. Little plays like that changes, or it could change the whole momentum of the series. You know what I mean? So, let's go Knicks, man.
Facts. And I agree, Michael. I think we could show no mercy. I think key to winning, like I said earlier, is containing guys. Today we did a good job at that. Not many guys, not the majority of their main guys didn't go off on us. You know what I mean? Like you live with giving Siakam 15 and Halliburton 7 or 8, whatever he had. You live with Obi scoring 11 and nobody else doing shit. You know what I mean? Like, so containing the guys, controlling the pace. That was huge for us today. Controlling the pace. We had them nervous because they couldn't play fast on us. We took them out of their game and we have to control the pace. And that starts with controlling Halliburton, right? Not letting him just freely maneuver on offense. So defending him, the defender on him is going to be key important for us. And bro, number one offensively this series is Cat. Continue that. And Cat just needs to play smarter so that he's not relegated to the bench as much. Because they have zero answer for Cat. And if they have to double Cat, that then leaves JB open.
Or somebody.
Or someone else
Yo,
open.
he's even killing them with the double team. It's like who
he's killing them on the double team, exactly.
It doesn't even matter if you double team.
Well, because they're double teaming him so close to the hoop that it's basically useless.
Word.
Yep. So, yeah, man.
Yep. Take no prisoners. That's a fact.
For sure.
Yo, Steven, man, you know, I gotta I can't disagree with that, bro. Like I can't. You know, usually me and Steven don't agree on things, but I mean disagree on a lot of things. But this one right here, I can't disagree. I agree 100%, bro. Like,
nah,
Brand MVP.
I ain't got no argument against it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
but we at the hour mark.
You know the vibes. All right, I guess I got to do my thing. Shout out to everybody that pulled up tonight. If you didn't do so already, make sure you hit the like button, share, and as always, Karen. You know what I mean? For all the new viewers, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, press the notification bell, and set it to all so you don't miss any lives from Knicks and Ish. Go get you some merch. The Knicks and Ish Shopify, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and it's also on the YouTube page. You know what I mean? You don't have to go and type in the whole rigmarole anymore. Just go straight to the YouTube page and cop some stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, I know somebody got to do it.
Yep. Outro.
Mic check 1, 2. Tell these rappers I'm outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives, I'm cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off from boom back to melody rap. If they gon' put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic simplicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it.